I want you all to think about what climate change is and how does it influence the war. So this is the flood in 2015 in Peru, and this is the wildfire in 2016 in Australia. In this situation, scientists are curious about why this disaster happened so often in the past few years. Before we start, let's talk about high pressure and low pressure. As we all know, winds blow from high pressure to low pressure. In this situation, there is no wind under the high pressure area. So, wind is moving downward in order to fill up this area. We call this downdraft. Conversely, the wind is moving upward in the low pressure area, which is called updraft. When the wind comes down, the temperature increases. Therefore, the water vaporizes. This causes the high pressure area become sunny. On the other side, the temperature decreases when the water comes up. So the water starts to condense. Therefore, it becomes rainy in the low pressure area. In the normal years, high pressure appears in the East Pacific Ocean and low pressure appears in the West Pacific Ocean. Therefore, there is a circulation formed above Pacific Ocean, which is called worker circulation. In addition, worker circulation will be influenced by the opposite wind called equatorial easterlies. In this situation, the stronger equatorial easterlies is, the weaker worker circulation is. In the normal years, equatorial easterlies is weak, and worker circulation is strong. It will also influence the ocean. The wind is blowing from the east to the west, and it is the same as the ocean flow. Therefore, the cold water under the East Pacific Ocean will be brought up by the flow, which is called upwelling. Upwelling comes with lots of nutrients, so there will be lots of fish. I believe that we all heard about El Niño, but what is El Niño? El Niño was discovered by a Peru fisherman on December, so they named it El Niño, which means the Christ child. El Niño lasts for about 5 to 6 months in El Niño years. When it happens, equatorial easterlies become stronger, therefore, worker circulation becomes weaker. It means that higher pressure forms in the West Pacific Ocean and low pressure forms in the East Pacific Ocean. If we look at a map, we can see that there is fire in Australia and there is flood in Peru. As I said before, the upwelling is influenced by equatorial easterlies. We know that equatorial easterlies become stronger when El Niño appears. This causes upwelling to become weaker because the warm water flows to the West Pacific Ocean. The whole ocean flows in an opposite way. Therefore, upwelling doesn't have the chance to go up. This causes the decreasing of the nutrients. Therefore, the catches of fish in the West Pacific Ocean decreases because the nutrient is not enough. La Niña means the girl. People naming La Niña because it is the opposite climate change of El Niño. When La Niña appears, worker circulation becomes stronger than usual. There tend to be floods in areas close to the West Pacific Ocean, such as Australia and Indonesia. Conversely, there tend to be wildfire in areas close to the East Pacific Ocean, such as Peru. In the same reason as El Niño, upwelling becomes stronger, and the catches of the fish in the West Pacific Ocean grows. Now we understand how El Niño and La Niña influence our climate. Let's talk about the living organisms. In California, farmers had to be worried about grapes during El Niño years because it produced more treated bunch rot. This increases the percentage of rotten grapes. Moreover, we know that many diseases are spread by mosquitoes. When the temperature increases 1 degree Celsius, mosquitoes increase 10%. El Niño provides a better living condition for mosquitoes, a warm and a wet place.